Hello and welcome everybody to this week's edition of 6 Feet Apart with Chris and Allison. I'm Chris.
I'm Allison.
And we're here in the collections workshop at Racine Heritage Museum where Allison's going to talk about some these two wonderful toolboxes that came in just about a week ago. They were used by two Racine County tool and die makers, Joseph Cradwell and Red Green, not the Red Green from the PBS show. Allison?
So Joseph ended up owning both of these toolboxes. Red was a friend of his who had passed away, and so his widow gave Joseph Red's toolbox. And we'll get you some close-up shots of this, but on the nameplate right here it says Red Green. So these were the personal toolboxes of the two of them. Joseph owned his own tool and die making company called Toolcraft. It was small, he ran it off of his property, and then he went on to work for companies like Case and Hamilton Beach, well-known companies that a whole lot of people in Racine County worked for. And what I absolutely love about these toolboxes is that they're kind of time capsules of these two individuals, because they are in the exact condition and position that they were when their owners stopped using them. As the donor of these two toolboxes pointed out, she said that it's almost like they closed up shop for the day and we're going to come back the next day. So when you open these up, you can see, personal items from the individuals. You can see Red here was a smoker of Camels. What I also found really super fun was that he also chewed juicy fruit. I would not recommend chewing this now, but I thought that was a very cool find. Some other cool things about these toolboxes is that they contain products from other Racine companies. So this here is a match packet from the Pew Oil Company. We've also got a pencil from Qualheim Ink. Is that how I pronounce it?
Yep.
Okay. Chris says I'm doing it right. So, Qualheim Ink in Racine. I just absolutely love that. We also have, I thought this was a funny find when I found this, a box of Kentucky Club tobacco, along with Red's smoking pipe. So again, I just love, as a curator, I absolutely love that these two toolboxes are just little pieces of an individual that have remained in very nearly the same state that they always were. Chris, you want to point out a couple cool things about Joseph's box?
Right. Well, there's one thing that just really grabbed my attention when I got to look at this morning. Allison showed a pencil or two from different Racine companies, and those were used to sort of advertise the company. This one is a little different. It says, property of Walker Manufacturing Company, which is a little different than advertising. It says, don't take this pencil. But it looks like Joe did.
I'm not entirely sure if Joe took that while working for Walker or not. I know that he worked for Case in Hamilton Beach, but I don't know about Walker. And one cool thing that I found in Joe's box is that on one of his tools, he has scratched Joe K. And again, we'll get you close-up pictures of these, but I thought that was very cool. So we thought that this was very cool to have these toolboxes from, the mid-1900s. These are from the 1950s, 1960s, that are kind of like time capsules. And so if you guys want to try making your own time capsules and revisiting them with your kids or grandchildren, 50 years down the road, that's a really exciting thing to do, and it's really gonna, preserve your history and also preserve your personality, which is super, super awesome for those of us who would like to learn about the past. So, back to you, Chris.
And that's a good idea to do, especially during this amazing historic time that we find ourselves in, to kind of set a few things aside that are reflective of your experience during a pandemic and during the unrest that we've been experiencing. Thank you very much for being here today. Check us out on all of our social media, and as always, Carrie will be back this Thursday with an exciting new program. This time she'll be sharing some treasures from the archive.
Bye.
Bye.